If you are anything like me, you are not a professional editor, but you like to spice up your videos a bit with animations, effects, some graphics, and audio. If you are also like me, you use CapCut because, at least for me, I find it is one of the easiest tools for those of us who are not professionals when it comes to editing. And if you were like me, you were like, what the heck? When the service went down on Saturday around 10 p.m. on the East Coast, I know we had forewarning about this, but when it actually happened, when you get that message on the screen, you're like, ugh, now what? Hi, I'm Jillian Mealy, news anchor for 18 years, here to help you with some alternatives. With my career in television, I was lucky enough to learn the basics about editing. So I do have a solid foundation, but as I mentioned, I am not a professional by any stretch of the imagination, nor will I pretend to be. But when I want to quickly add a little something something to social media videos, I always turn to CapCut for the ease of things. I could do a lot with a little bit of experience. Today, on Sunday, probably like many of you, I woke up on a mission because I didn't want to waste time. I wanted to try a few alternatives. I tried four, and I will give you my honest review. I'm not paid for any of this. I'm not trying to bash any of these different apps, but I will say I just need something in my day to day life to do a little bit of editing. And so for me, it's an important part of my life. It's an important part of my business. Okay, I'm going to start this review with InShot. This is my favorite that I've tried so far. I think it is most similar to CapCut in a few ways. I uploaded a video of my dog for this video because, let's be honest, who doesn't like to watch videos of dogs? Now to the trial. I found the layout to be a bit of a learning curve, but nothing that you can't figure out in a few minutes. There were plenty of stickers to choose from. I like to use them to keep the video moving, keep it engaging, keep people interested. So I didn't feel like I was missing out from that perspective. Lots of options on there. I also found it easy and similar to CapCut to move the sticker around, resize it, and do what you want with it. Next, I tried adding text, which was also very easy and straightforward. There were plenty of font and style options to choose from. Didn't feel like I was missing out there either. And because I was trying the free version, I did have to sit through an ad midway through, which is annoying, but it's par for the course with the free trial. We're used to that these days. Next up, Captions, which I also found to be easy and issue free. Trimming your video, zooming in and out, all of that was of no difficulty. I added simple animations and effects and thought there was a decent amount to choose from. So overall, I was fine. I was happy with that. Where I saw the difference between InShot and CapCut was in the audio section. Maybe I need more time to play around with this app, but I did not find it super useful. To start, I like how CapCut lets you know if you can use audio for commercial purposes. It's like right there in bold lettering. I didn't see that here. Again, maybe I need more time with it. I did find the catalog of music and sound effects to be small in comparison, and it frustrated me a bit. Although I did like how they categorized the sound effects. So, it's doable for sure. I was able to export my video with the watermark. All in all, truly not bad and something I will consider using. I rate this an 8 out of 10. Honestly, nothing for me was 10 out of 10 because I just did really enjoy using CapCut. Next up is Filmora. I thought this was okay. There were a lot of AI options, which I noticed right away. And if AI is something that you use in your editing, maybe you check this out. Truthfully, I don't use a ton of AI options when editing short clips for social media because typically I know what I want. I go in, I can create it in a matter of minutes, put it up online, boom, done, move on with my day. I was thoroughly confused by the captions in this app. Maybe I did something wrong, but in addition to not getting the words right, by the way, when all of the other apps did, there were emojis put in with the captions that I didn't ask for or want. And then when I tried to get rid of them, I couldn't figure out how to. I spent about 10 minutes trying to figure out how to get rid of these emojis. And for me, someone who's looking for a quick, kind of simple, easy fix, that was too much time to spend trying to figure it out. Perhaps there's an easy fix with more learning time, but that's not what I was looking for. It was enough to frustrate me. As someone who just wants things as simple as possible, That part of it was not for me. With that said, I really liked the selection and ease of animations and effects, and I really, really liked the timeline and the layout of it. I found it easy to maneuver, easy to make adjustments to the layers. This was a huge plus for me because at times CapCut did frustrate me a little bit with the layers. I just found a lot of toggling back and forth and having to go back and select things. And so I thought the selection of sound effects overall was good. But again, I didn't immediately see anything letting me know if I could use the audio for commercial purposes. Since I did not purchase a plan, I didn't find a way to export my video. I even went back and selected to add the watermark and still couldn't export it. Maybe user error, maybe not. I rate this as of now a 6.5 out of 10 with the room to grow if I can figure out how to easily remove the emojis from the captions. This was hands down the easiest timeline and layer situation that I've used. So that for me anyway, for what I'm looking for and how I edit and how I visualize and can see things on the timeline, that was huge. Next, I've had the Captions app for a while now for just that, Captions. And truthfully, I stopped using it when I started using CapCut. But I went back in today to give it another go, just to see if there were any other additions that were added since I last used it. And I still come back with sort of the same thought about it. It's great for what it is. I want animations and effects. And for what I'm looking for, this just doesn't do it for me. But if you are looking for easy and attention grabbing captions, you might consider it because it is great for that. And for those purposes, I rate it 8 out of 10. Again, nothing got 10 out of 10. And as I mentioned, not a professional editor here. So the Adobe package of programs are way too much for me. I am in over my head anytime I open them. I have edited a few things on Premiere Pro and I could figure it out, but it took me a while. It is a goal in 2025 to learn Premiere Pro, but I will tell you, I read a lot this morning about Premiere Rush and people seem to really like it and say that they can use it with ease. So I downloaded it, gave it a try with multiple videos, and it wouldn't accept any of my videos. It said it wouldn't accept the format. So the trial was very short-lived. I do have to do some research on why, and I want to do the research on why, what format is accepted, how to make my videos a format that will be accepted. Today was not the day for that. And truthfully, when I'm in my workday and I'm busy and I'm shooting content for social media and I'm just looking for that quick fix, that quick little added spice in my videos, I don't have time to be researching and learning all of these things. So the fact that I have to do that was like, ugh, but I will. I know Adobe puts out great products. And like I said, I want to spend time this year learning Premiere Pro because I want to get better at editing. But if you're looking for that quick fix, maybe that's not the thing for you right now. Maybe it is. Let me know. By the way, I will follow up with more insight as I spend more time diving in and learning all of these options. But for today, creator to creator, and as someone who rates himself about a 4 out of 10 on the scale when it comes to their editing skills, I know many of you out there are like me. I wanted to hop in, give it a go, see how quickly I could learn things on various apps, do a little comparison for myself and share it with you because I hope at the end of this, some of you found little pieces of information that were helpful. Please let me know if you did, by the way. I would say I spent about 30 to 45 minutes on each of these apps. So I think that's a decent amount of time to get a lay of the land and a feel for things. But as I said, I am going to be diving in a little bit more and seeing where things go. Who knows? Maybe CapCut will come back. Maybe it won't. Either way, now that this has happened, it has opened my eyes to the fact that I need to have more options, that I want to learn more about what's out there, different apps, different programs, different options, and get more of a solid foundation when it comes to editing. Because if you are anything like me, your business or your personal brand relies on you putting out video, creating content, and things of that nature. So if suddenly you can't, you have to scramble to figure out what's next. And that's no fun for anybody. So hopefully this was helpful. I'll see you back here next time. I'm Jillian Mealy. Have a great day.